Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Brett Cooper, and it's titled "Is Kate Middleton Missing?" You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what Brett Cooper has for us in this video.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. I am so excited about this episode because I just think it's funny. Anyway, last month we did a fabulously ridiculous episode about the Willy Wonka experience gone wrong in Scotland. You can go watch it if you want. It's an episode kind of similar to this in that there really isn't a big cultural message to either of these stories. They're just viral and they're very, very funny. And I think we could all use some humor. Anyway, as we were covering it, I briefly mentioned people joking about Princess Catherine or Kate Middleton's disappearance from the public eye that you might have noticed, because that was popping up in some of the memes that I was showing. People were saying things like, oh, maybe that's where Kate Middleton is. She's, at the Willy Wonka experience, whatever. I think you might have to be chronically online to get it. Anyway, I hadn't planned on talking about the Kate Middleton disappearance because it hadn't seemed like a big enough or interesting story to me. But guys, oh my gosh, over the past weekend, it has gotten real interesting. So we have to discuss it today. And this story, guys, it involves a princess missing in action. It involves BBLs, deaths, and tropical vacations, and an amateur's interest in Photoshop. So it's going to be good. Before we dive in, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and then ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section episode. All right, so before we get into what everybody's talking about right now on Twitter, we need some context. So back in January, on the same day that the royal family announced that King Charles had been diagnosed with cancer and he would be undergoing treatment, they also announced that Kate Middleton, Princess Kate, would be going into the hospital for a planned abdominal surgery for an undisclosed condition. And the king and the princess were being treated in the same private wing of the hospital, and we saw Charles leave soon after his first treatments, but not Kate. In fact, at that point, Kate had not been seen since Christmas. This is from the Associated Press. Charles walked out of the clinic with his wife, Queen Camilla, at about 3 p.m. local time on Monday, stopping to smile and waved well-wishers, but ignoring the shouted questions from reporters. A few hours earlier, the princess's office said that she had returned home to recuperate, though she wasn't seen leaving the hospital, and details about when she left was not released. And even though the public read that and knew that, and even though the royal family and her office told the public and the press that Princess Kate would not be making any public appearances and that she had canceled all of her appearances and appointments through Easter, the internet started to speculate. Why? Because it's the internet. We like to have fun. People were asking, where is she? How did she leave the hospital without anybody knowing? Why did she leave the hospital without waving to anybody? One person tweeted and said, "You're telling me the Kate Middleton, the same woman who posed outside the hospital like a freaking supermodel mere hours after giving birth, suddenly requires months of recovery before showing her face, and the British press now magically respects privacy? This feels sinister." And I think that last line about the British press now magically respecting privacy is probably the most important one, because we saw what happened with Princess Diana. We've seen the way that they track Meghan and Harry, but they're not touching Kate Middleton. Maybe they've been bribed, maybe something else is going on. We have no idea. People are asking questions. They started to spiral, guys, and obviously the meme started. One girl said, "My favorite Kate Middleton theory so far is that she got bangs and is waiting for them to grow out." Somebody else used the format of Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez at the Grammys and said, yeah, so basically Kate Middleton hasn't been seen in months. Like, she's actually missing. Word on the conspiracy street is that she's doing one of many things. Gone for a BBL, growing out her bangs, lost at the Wonka experience. Also, she's possibly Banksy. And y'all, people looked so deeply and intently into this BBL theory that BBL recovery time literally spiked on Google Trends. That is how much people were Google searching that. It is ridiculous. You cannot make this stuff up. Somebody else said, "I am so out of the loop when it comes to the royal family, but what do you mean Kate Middleton hasn't been seen in public since December?" Somebody else said, "I can't believe Kate Middleton entered the Princess Protection Program." That one's my favorite. Now, obviously, most people are just joking. These are memes. They're fun tweets. But in all seriousness, I do hope that she's doing well. Whatever it was, it must have been a significant surgery, probably emotionally jarring as well. Maybe she just needed time away. Who knows? But the fact that she has not been seen in months, we didn't see her leave the hospital. We didn't even see her go to the hospital. There has been no update, no pictures, no anything. Obviously, people started to freak out. They got worried. And to be honest, rightfully so. Like, Kate Middleton has kind of become the face of the royal family since she married Prince William. I mean, she's so regal. She's beautiful and lovely and seems kind. She's always doing philanthropic work. She's working with kids. Like, she is somebody that people have really started to look up to. And I think we could all emulate.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, you guys, the internet is obviously on crack, because the way they can turn a situation into something is very, very baffling. Kate Middleton obviously had a major surgery, and she needs plenty of time to heal. I don't know why they want her to appear in public this is a princess we are talking about, and she needs all the healing that she can get before she can reappear into the public glare. Let me know what you guys think about this Kate Middleton memes going on the internet. Do you think that it's funny? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
I think people were really freaked out because all of this just represented more instability in the monarchy. Like suddenly Princess Kate is ill and she's just vanished. King Charles has cancer. Prince William and Prince Harry still are not on good terms and are not really speaking. Also, people noted that King Constantine of Greece and Prince William's godfather passed away during this time, and William pulled out of attending the funeral at the last minute due to a personal matter, and the king did not attend because he's still undergoing treatment, which really freaked people out. And then the husband of the late queen's cousin suddenly passed away at 45 years old. He also used to date Kate Middleton's sister, which is just a weird intersection. But don't worry, everyone. We have somebody just exceptional in charge. Queen Camilla is managing everything. Or is she? No, actually, guys, she's not, because she jet set it off to a tropical vacation to decompress last week. Queen Camilla is reportedly out of office. There she is, slay queen. I actually don't think that's her on this vacation, but Queen Camilla does love her drinks, and she does love going on vacation, apparently. She takes routine vacations. Love that for her. Somebody on Reddit said, in other words, old fart who has never done anything useful continues to do nothing useful. Hardly groundbreaking news. Anyway, back to what I care about, back to Kate. The internet, guys, is still flipping out. They've been flipping out for months at this point. So the royal family decided to do a little PR move. They put her in a car for a paparazzi shot. That's her mother driving, that's Kate in the passenger seat, and people immediately started zooming in, questioning it. Does her face look different? Has she gained weight? What's going on? Is that even her? Is that her sister Pippa? What is happening? And this TikToker made a very astute point. I do think it is her, but this was not a casual, accidentally spotted Kate in a car. This was very, very intentional. Watch this.
Kate Middleton offered some proof of life today by being papped in a car ride with her mother Carol. This is Kate Middleton's version of a pap walk. I made a video about this in March of last year about how Kate will usually do a car ride and have herself be papped. And it's usually around big events. This is after the Queen died. And like I said in my video last year, she usually does it when she wants to appear very like stoic and regal. And she usually does it when she wants to provide a very visual guide to, this is me, never complaining, never explaining, and keeping on, stiff upper lip, just going about my day. She knows what she's doing. She has been doing this. She's been in the game for a very long time. She hasn't been seen since Christmas of 2023, so she knows how to avoid the photos if she wanted to.
That is a very good point. Again, very, very intentional. That car photo is apparently her move. And I think that she and her team thought that this would calm people down, reassure them, but it did not. They only had more questions. Again, does her face look different? What's going on? Is it really her? All of that stuff that I mentioned. So, in order to really reassure people, Kate and her team decided to post a picture for the UK's Mother's Day. And this is the photo that they posted. You know, looks normal to me. Cute, happy, smiley family. They're precious, adorable royal family, everything about it. I did not even think twice about it. She gave the photo credit to William, said, you know, Mother's Day 2024, photo taken by Prince William. Everything is cute and fun, but the internet sleuths, nothing gets by them at all. They did not just scroll past like I did. They zoomed in per usual. One guy said, why is one of her hands blurry? This looks like AI. Somebody else said, I wasn't in on this whole conspiracy about Kate Middleton missing and the royals covering it up until they dropped this obviously fake photo today to appease public concern. I do photography and work with post-processing editing a lot. Here is just a few unexplainable issues. And the big glaring thing that most people saw first was Princess Charlotte's sleeve. Look at this. We've zoomed in. Somebody said the wrist on the red jumper was not copied over properly from another picture. Look at that. It's like floating. You can see it right there. I don't even know what's happening. Also, people noticed that Kate was not wearing her ring. Oh, people freaked out. They're like, oh no, are they splitting up? I don't think they are. People take off their rings. You guys have seen me. Sometimes I'm not wearing a mine. I don't think that's a big deal. Anyway, they also noticed her skirt. That is very weird. Like, why is that overlapping with her brother's hand, just floating out in the middle of nowhere? Again, the internet lost its mind. There were also some things about like fuzziness over Kate's head, her sweater being very weird. One of the prince's fingers looked a little distorted, so maybe it was AI. But people just had a lot of questions, and once again, the memes started. Somebody said Prince William finding the blur tool on Photoshop. And then someone posted this, which made me crack up. The royal family social media manager thinking,
wow, you guys, if someone doesn't have a thick skin, the internet will drive them to the brink of insanity. Because what in the name of zooming is going on here? How can people just invest so much time into analyzing every little detail in a picture? Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that this is a Photoshop? Because this is really, really very funny, and I don't even know what to say, but oh my gosh, you guys, People really have time in this world to analyze every little thing, because if I saw a picture like this, I would just scroll through. But trust other people to pull out their microscope when it comes to analyzing people's pictures on social media. This is very, very hilarious, and I'm just cracking up here because I don't even know that people can go this far in wanting to know what is going on in another person's life. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and let's wrap this video up, you guys.
Thinking they did a good job on the Kate Middleton photo edits. Oh God, somebody's about to get fired. This one also killed me. Not now, sweetie. I'm zooming in on the Princess of Wales sleeve to prove something. That was literally me all weekend. My poor fiance. I'm like, don't talk to me about painting the bathroom. I'm busy. I'm on Twitter. I'm TikToking Kate Middleton. Now, this all got so bad that some press outlets literally sent out notices telling their teams to kill the story, to not publish the photo because it had been digitally manipulated. Like this one from AP, this was their kill notification. And the reason for killing the story is at closer inspection, it appears that the source has manipulated the image. No replacement photo will be sent. Literally saying, do not cover the story. Take it all down. Do not distribute it. Something weird is going on. Like it just blew out of control. And then people started making even weirder connections. They figured out where this photo is actually from.
I really believe that this photo was taken back in November of 2023.
Wow.
Or some version of this photo. And if you don't believe me that this photo is really photoshopped or fake or whatever, then look no further than this notice from AP that they sent out telling people not to publish it because there was evidence that it had been manipulated. I'm not going to waste your time pointing out all the different evidence of Photoshop. It's all over Twitter. Just go look. Instead, I'm going to say, let's take a really good look at these outfits. Okay, so in November, Kate and her kids went to a baby bank and put together a charity video that dropped in December. I know that the sweater in her picture was black, but stick with me because it's Photoshopped. I think they changed around the clothes on the photo, but look at these boots and look at the pants. This is the exact sweater. It's from a company called Rice, I believe.
It's so wild.
Look at that neckline and look at this part right here.
See the ribbing?
I've upped the exposure quite a lot so that you can see the ribbing better, but look how it lands on her like thigh area, the thickness of that belt of the ribbing, and then look at the turtleneck. Yes, I know a lot of turtlenecks look the same, but I do believe that this was photoshopped to be darker and it was just that cream sweater because they don't make it in another color. They make it in cream and in camel. Now let's look at the boots that she's wearing in this new photo. It's the same exact boots as this baby bank visit that she did with her kids.
And the same jeans.
Let's talk about the little girl and what she's wearing. Look at the neckline on this sweater in this photo. And here she is in a very similar neckline on the same day from the baby bank.
Like, guys, that's wild. Wild.
Oh.
Not even the photoshopping.
Wow.
That is wild. But the fact that we are able to go back and do this, that there are people literally sitting online being like, let me go back in the archives. I'm on the fashion blogs. It's just, I love the internet.
It's insane.
It never ceases
They
to
have
amaze me.
so
And you
much
can see
time.
it even better here in the fashion blog from December where they were breaking down what everybody was wearing in this video. It's a very specific neckline. I mean, take a look. It looks like they just added another sweater on top of this.
Which would make sense because the sleeve is very weird. It looks like it was not there before, like they just slapped it on.
But it doesn't stop there because take a look at the shoes that her daughter was wearing that day. These are the same exact shoes and probably the same tights, but it's hard to tell because the photos are a little bit saturated and I can't see the ribbing in the original one. But it's definitely the same shoes. Now the older kid was wearing this navy
The
sweater
amount
and
of
plaid
time
shirt
these
underneath
people
at the baby
invest.
bank. But it kind of looks to me in this photo
It's insane.
like that's the same sweater. They just made it a little bit lighter and then they didn't want you to notice the checkered collar, so they covered it with blue.
Wild.
Unfortunately, I really could not get a clear shot of the pants and shoes of the little boy, so I didn't bother to go into his much. Now, yes, this skirt is different, but that is one of the most glaring Photoshop issues
I mean, the skirt is just hanging out.
right here where the skirt juts out and it doesn't make any sense. So additionally, a lot of people noticed right here where they messed up the sleeves. So I'm kind of thinking that they probably took this photo the day of that event back in November when they filmed it. It didn't see the light of day until December, but I think they filmed it in November. But of course, they're not going to release a picture that's supposed to be brand new with them all in the same outfits from a publicized event. So they just kind of tinkered it a little bit.
And at first, when she started this video, I was like, okay, well, you know, I know they're royals, but we all repeat outfits. We all have our favorite boots. We're going to wear them. But it is odd that they are all repeating basically the same exact outfit at the same time from the same event in one photo with just minor tweaks. Like, that is odd. Somebody commented and said, all they had to do was not say, Will took this photo last week. Like, if they had just posted the original photo and said, you know, Prince William took this in 2023, Happy Mother's Day, that would have been totally fine. Somebody else said, I'm confused. Why would they do this? Is she missing? Or, well, that is why everybody's flipping out, because now it has just gotten even weirder. But apparently, guys, allegedly, She's not missing. She's totally fine. She's at home experimenting with Photoshop. Literally, that is what she's doing. This came from her official Twitter account, and she said, like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. See, Catherine. Like, what? You're recovering from surgery, being an amateur photographer. You didn't actually take the photo, but you're an amateur photographer experimenting with Photoshop. Somebody commented and said, this tweet is fake as hell. I just cannot. Somebody tweeted this and said, Kate Middleton occasionally experiments with editing. Graphic design is my passion. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme format, but it really cracks me up. That just said, Kate Middleton sitting down to write a notes app apology for face-tuning her Mother's Day photo. One of my friends texted me this morning about it, and she's a mom, and she was like, everybody needs to calm down about Kate Middleton. Every mom facetunes herself and her kids. This is like very normal. She does not have to apologize. Anyway, and guys, I'm sorry that this episode is so long, but I could not include all the memes and the funny tweets because they really just make the story pop. It's the reason why we've all been talking about this for 3 months at this point. But I do not have any revolutionary answers for you. I do not know what is going on with the royal family. I think that they are in a royal PR mess right now, which is why this is all happening. But the solution was not photoshopping that image and then throwing poor Kate under the bus, saying that she's an amateur editor in the event that she doesn't actually dabble in Photoshop, which maybe she does. I have no idea. I'm guessing that they are dealing with chaos and family drama and sickness and death, just like every other family deals with. But the difference is they just have a huge spotlight on them 24/7. Either way, it's good content. It's good meme fodder for us. So long live the king.
Yeah. Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting one from Brett Cooper. I really enjoyed her analysis of this video, and the meme maker of the internet are insane. They are wide. What do you think about Kate Middleton? Do you think she's missing or she's just at home chilling? Let me know in the comment section down below. I really enjoyed reacting to Brett Cooper. She did such an amazing job with this one. And kudos to her and her team for this beautiful video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.